Hi, good evening. Stephen from Alcohol Free Lifestyle. I wanted to talk about freedom because for the first time in my life, over the last 5 years, I've felt free again since I had to stop drinking. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm not tired of drinking. I'm not tired of drinking. I can give up any time." But most people don't, do they? To be free of drinking is incredible. You can do. Somebody said you can do what you want now, can't you? I thought, well, why can't you? Because most people's lives are controlled in a way by drinking. Anybody who drinks regularly, every social event involves alcohol, doesn't it? Have you ever been to the theatre before? Most people would have been. The rush to the bar is incredible, isn't it? People want to drink, want to drink. A lot of drinkers won't go to social events where there's no alcohol. That was my problem. I wouldn't go anywhere where I thought, oh, God, I can't get a drink. I used to have to think about having a drink before I went or where I was going to get a drink after. When you're free of alcohol, you can get up in the middle of the night. You can go out early. You can do what you want. The reason I'm saying do what you want, so somebody mentioned that to me, that they're free and they can do what they like. You've always been able to do what you want, but it's always been more difficult when you've had a drink. And you think, well, do you fancy meeting on Sunday morning for a game of football at 10 o'clock? Oh, well, I feel rough. I've had a drink. Can you attend this meeting at 7 a.m. on Tuesday? Oh, I can, but it's going to be hard because you've had a drink. When you're free of the drink, you can do what you like. You can take somebody to the airport at 3 o'clock in the morning, can't you? Your life opens up. Because when you're a drinker, I've mentioned this before, the time spent drinking, planning drinking, and the time spent recovering is all of your time, isn't it? When you break that cycle, you have a lot of time to yourself and you're free of it. Now, that's probably the biggest benefit that I've noticed of not having alcohol is I'm free again. I'm not tied to it. I can go anywhere, anytime that I want to. And I always feel good. And people say, oh, I wouldn't like to wake up and feel good every day and that's the best you feel all day. But it's a hell of a lot better than feeling rough, feeling nauseous, being sick, being pasty white, losing a fortune and money, spending a fortune buying food that you don't really want. You just have this craving for when you've had a drink. Spend money on taxis, and at the end of the month think, oh, where's that £1,000 gone? Where's that £1,500 gone? All on drink. To make you feel bad, make you feel rough, you feel bad about yourself, don't you? What a waste of money. I've worked all that time. Some people I know work to drink. Work to drink and smoke. What is the point of all that? I did it for a few minutes, well, too many years really. But once you actually break the cycle and become free again, you've got so much time, you've got more money, you've got more energy, you can do more things, you have hobbies. Now, a lot of people that I speak to on my channel mention this, oh, well, I don't really want to face the truth of life, the reality. Because a lot of people do drink because of stress and because they don't want to face problems. Now, when you become sober, you still have issues, but you'll be able to deal with them easier, quicker, and more effectively, which is a massive bonus. You won't have the anxiety, that terrible anxiety to worry about all sorts of things, which now I think back, it's just nonsensical. Why I worry about this, that, and the other? They don't even matter. They're not even priorities, really. So when you're free, you become more reliable. You get a different, I would say better, a different set of friends. You're more able to turn out to things, to be smarter, to be the leader of the pack in a way. And you'll not miss the stupidity. You might go and have a few non-alcoholic beers, and then when you've had two or three, you think these people have been crazy, really. And I've done it, been there, seen it, and done it many times. But when you get your mind back, because you will get mental clarity back, because a lot of problems with alcohol in the brain, how it dulls your senses and all that sort of thing. You don't feel detached anymore. You don't feel tired. A number of people I see in the pub now, when I'm drinking my 0%, who don't work or have pretty much part-time jobs, will go, I'm so tired. And I said, what have you done all day? Well, I had to take the car for a wash, or, I've been to the shops. I think you've done nothing really. You're tired because you didn't sleep last night properly. You got in late. You won't sleep properly if you're drinking. And then all you've done is get up in the morning, had a cup of tea, and gone straight to the pub again. No wonder they're tired. And I've done the same. I'm speaking from experience here. So my experience of being free of alcohol is that I've had the best time of my life so far. Now, I'm no spring chicken, obviously. I wish I'd done it 40 years ago. But you can't turn the clock back. You can only wind it up again, okay? So anybody who's trying to get sober, wants to get sober, or even just wants to cut down, the benefits are massive. And that was probably the first thing you will notice is that you're able to do more. And I class that as freedom. Because when you're drinking, you don't have any time to yourself, really. Because a lot of the time I used to spend, and I know people who spend time in bed as well, just recovering. You get up late, you feel terrible. You might have a pizza or some other food to try and get you pulled together, or something you had the night before. You're not eating very well, and you feel the whole day groggy. And oh God, what are you going to do? And then you get a phone call at 5 o'clock. You fancy going for a pint? Oh, go on then. And you're back into it again, aren't you? Every day becomes repetitive. And people often say, well, I'd be bored if I didn't drink. Well, what's exciting about sitting in the pub with the same people every day? Which a lot of people do, don't they? Same folk, same place, same time. Some people even go to the same table and sit in the same chair. That's not much of a life, is it? When you get the freedom back, you focus your mind on doing other things. Maybe you'll do things that you wanted to do when you were younger, but you were held back because of the drink. I mean, we've all done this to ourselves, but it's such an addictive drug. It's everywhere. It's too available. Every occasion is an excuse for a drink. There's always a pub open somewhere, isn't there? There's always a way of getting a drink now. It's 24 hours a day. But concentrate on that if you can. If you're trying to get sober, you keep relapsing. The freedom that you have, how you feel, is going to far outweigh any sort of benefit you think you get from drinking alcohol, because there are no benefits. And when you've got children, you've got a family, you've got a partner, they'll feel the benefit, and you'll get that back from them. It's a mirror image, isn't it? You treat people well, they'll treat you well in the main. Not every occasion, but mostly. And you'll feel a bit more sense of contentment, and your life will settle down, because drinking heavily, when I did, it created chaos. I lived a chaotic life, trying to get myself put together for work and for people, and to look small and be on time. It was an effort. Now it's easy because I don't feel tied or trapped. That's a big word for this week, freedom. And it's something people overlook sometimes. That's a massive, but obviously your health is better as well. But freedom of it, because there's so many people who say, oh, I can't go out on Thursday because I meet the lads for a pint. But change all that. It's hard to change habits sometimes. You can still go to the pub. Please do. You don't have to stop drinking for me. But if you want to cut down, get your life on track again, have something 0%. There's so many different types now. There's 0% wine, spirits, the whole lot. If you enjoy the channel, please subscribe. If you have any comments about this video, or you want me to talk about anything specific, then please drop me a line. Share the video if you've got any friends who are struggling. And I'll speak to you all very, very soon.